Hello friends, today onwards we are going to start our mathematics syllabus for standard 10th. First lesson, that is the real number. From that lesson, last point, revisiting rational numbers and their decimal expansion. This point was remain. That's why I hope uh, the points which I have covered before that you got idea about it. That's why the last point which is remain in this lesson that I am going to continue today onwards. I hope so you are enjoying those memorable days. An important thing is that with study you are enjoying those days. I hope so. In that I am going to including one subject, that is mathematics, that is very important for us. दोस्तों, मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है। यूं ही पंख होने से क्या फ़ायदा, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है। और वो हौसला आज हम स्टडी के द्वारा भर देंगे। I am going to start the last point, revisiting rational numbers and their decimal expansion. In this point, first theorem, that is, if x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates, then x can be expressed in the form p upon q, where p and q are co-prime, and the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, where m and n are non-negative integers. This is the first theorem. For understanding purpose, I will divide this theorem in 4 parts. Look here, you will come to know that. What is this? If x be a rational number, whose decimal expansion terminates, it means that x is any rational number. What is this? Any rational number. X is any rational number whose decimal expansion is going to terminates. Whose decimal expansion is going to what? Terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form of p upon q. Then we can express that x is in which form? P upon q, where p and q are co-prime. You know that what is meant by co-prime, where p and q are co-prime. Here p is the numerator, q is the denominator. Okay, p and q are co-prime. The prime factorization of q is of the form, the prime factorization of q, here q is the denominator. The prime factors or the factors of q is in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. The prime factorization is in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, where m and n are non-negative integers. What it means? What is the meaning of this theorem? If x is any rational number, and its decimal expansion is going to terminate, it means what? It is going to stop. Then x can be expressed in the form of p upon q. Then that x or that number we can express in the form of p upon q, means is in the form of rational. Okay. Then in that, important thing is that where p and q are co-prime. Co-prime, what is meant by co-prime? You know that very well. It is having, important thing is what? More means maximum, there is one common factor, that is 1. Maximum common factor is what? 1. The prime factorization of q is in the form of 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. अगर कोई x ऐसा रैशनल नंबर है, उसकी डेसिमल एक्सपांशन टर्मिनेट्स हो रहा है, तो जो उसका डिनोमिनेटर है, कौन सा डिनोमिनेटर है इधर? q, वो हम किस फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं? 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. कोई भी ऐसा रैशनल नंबर हो, उसका अगर डेसिमल एक्सपांशन टर्मिनेट्स हो रहा है, तो उसका डिनोमिनेटर हम इसी फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं, इस फॉर्म में हम लिख सकते हैं. दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फर्स्ट थ्योरम. आई विल टेक हियर वन एग्जांपल फॉर अंडरस्टैंडिंग पर्पस. Suppose here there is one example, 0.375. What is the example? 0.375. If you will observe carefully, then you will come to know that 0.375. Here this decimal expansion is going to terminate. इधर खत्म हो गया है. Okay, means we can express this is in the form. कौन से फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं? देखो 0.375. इसको अगर हमने 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, ओके इसका डिनोमिनेटर कुछ नहीं है, तो 1 इंटू क्या करेंगे 1000, 1 इंटू 1000 इज इक्वल टू, इसको मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद क्या आएगा 375 डिवाइडेड बाय 1000, डिवाइडेड बाय 1000, एम आई राइट। तो आगे देखो 375, सपोज we have decided now we will find out the factors of this 375. Okay, then what you will get, you know that very well, prime factorization method. What is the prime factorization method? 375, we are going to divide it, 5 7s are remain 2, 5 5s are, 5 1s are remain 2, 5 5s are, 5 3s are, 3 1s are. Which are the prime factors? 5 into 5 into 5 into 3 divided by 1000. 1000 can be write in this form 10 raised to 3. Yes, 10 raised to 3 we can write it in the form of 10 raised to 3 is equal to, look here, you will observe carefully, then you will come to know that we can express in this form. Look here, 5 raised to 3 into 3 divided by 10 raised to 3, 10 raised to 3, 10 के भी फैक्टर्स निकल सकते हैं, कौन से फैक्टर्स? 2 इंटू 5 ब्रैकेट रेस टू 3, 10 के फैक्टर्स हमने निकाले इधर, 2 इंटू 5 ब्रैकेट रेस टू 3 दैट इज इक्वल टू 5 रेस टू 3 इंटू 3, 5 रेस टू 3 इंटू 3 डिवाइडेड बाय a इंटू b ब्रैकेट रेस टू m, द रूल ऑफ इंडाइसेस, और वी कैन से एक्सपोनेंट्स एंड पावर्स. व्हाट वी कैन राइट? 2 रेस टू 3 इंटू 5 रेस टू 3. Okay, if you will see carefully, then you will come to know that here 5 raised to 3, 5 raised to 3 will get cancelled, and what will remain? 3 divided by 2 raised to 3. Okay, now look here, 0.375 we have written in this form, 2 divided by 3 divided by 2 raised to 3. I can write in this form also, 3 divided by 2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 0. 2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 0, 5 raised to 0 यानी कि क्या आएगा? 1 आएगा. Do you understand? 5 raised to 0 यानी कि 1 आएगा. Means here if you will see carefully, then you will come to know that 0.375 here the decimal expansion is going to terminate. When it is going to terminate, then that number we can express is in which form? P upon Q, and Q is written in which form? 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. यानी कि कोई भी ऐसा रैशनल नंबर हो, उसका डेसिमल एक्सपांशन अगर टर्मिनेट्स हो रहा है, उसका डेसिमल एक्सपांशन क्या हो रहा है? टर्मिनेट्स हो रहा है. इफ इट्स डेसिमल एक्सपांशन इज गोइंग टू व्हाट हैपन? टर्मिनेट्स, देन वी कैन एक्सप्रेस इज इन विच फॉर्म? 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m. I am going to explain it once again in the short form. Look it carefully, you will come to know that. Okay, if x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates, then x can be expressed in the form p upon q, where p and q are co-prime. The prime factorization of q is of the form 2 raised to m, 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, where m and n are non-negative integers. Okay, ये इधर फिर से समझने के लिए मैंने 4 parts में I have divided this theorem into the 4 parts. If x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates, same theorem है, then x can be expressed in which form? P upon q, where p and q are co-prime, and this q we can write is in which form? 2 raised to n into 5 raised to m, where m and n are non-negative integers. जो एग्जाम्पल हमने देखा था वो शॉर्ट फॉर्म में मैंने इधर लिखा है 0.375. I have written in this form, you know that those are the factors. After that, look here, 3 into 5 raised to 3 divided by 10 raised to 3, it is then splitted, then we got this form. We can write in this form also, otherwise the form which I have shown already, which is 3 divided by 2 raised to 3 into 5 raised to 0. Do you understand? Means can we express, if like that example is given, then can you write in this form? For that purpose I am giving you some examples. Look those example for practice. Example for practice. First example 1.572. Second example 0.011764. And third example 0.875. I hope so you got idea about this theorem. Please you look this video in a proper way and try to understand. If you are having any doubt, you can share with me. No problem. Thank you.